Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem, and I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang.
Good was good.
So we're gonna just get right into it. So there has been a conversation that's honestly been going on for longer than people want to give it credit for. And is Martin, the TV show, colorist?
Yeah.
So I gave my opinion on it.
Mhm.
And I've also had conversations with darker skinned women. But I feel like, why not have it with a dark skinned woman to tell you how she actually feels? So,
Oh man.
for instead of me just giving my opinion first, why don't you give yours? This is,
Yeah.
oh, hold up, before you go. The conversation was sparked because Ari Lennox, who is a dark skinned
I was
woman,
gonna say who is.
um, talked about how the show made her uncomfortable with the way Martin treated Pam.
Mhm.
And she also said the show's a good show.
Mhm.
But go ahead.
People only heard that first part and was like, "Rah, rah, let me get on her." Um, it's this is also like a conversation for, this is bigger than Martin, but whatever. Um, Absolutely. And I think what people's problem or like what they struggle with is like he didn't blatantly say anything like colorist and whatnot to Pam, and it's like it's implied. Okay, it's if you look at media, especially around that time, what dark skinned women were portrayed as,
Hmm.
like we can be honest, like dark skinned women were not looked at as the beauty standard. They were looked at as like ghetto, nappy headed, all the jokes that Martin would make to Pam. Like we can acknowledge that. Okay, like colorist colorism does not have to be blatantly said. It can be implied. Like that's just what it is. Um and if Ari Lennox, who is a black dark skinned woman, said it made her feel uncomfortable, why the hell y'all that's her lived experience. You can't tell
Literally.
her how she should feel watching a show that bashed on a dark skinned woman. Like, yes, it was jokes and whatnot, but like, I think people too, like, we're watching it in 2025 with a different mindset versus when it was filmed. Like, that was okay then. But it's 2025. We could be honest and have that conversation. Like, he was tripping a little bit on her. It was colors. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, we can have that conversation. But I think people are just being so like ignorant about it. Like, no. Just because you like the show does not mean the show didn't have flaws. We need to have that conversation. Like colorism is real. It's really fucking deep in our culture, dating all the way back. Like look at the media, and it's just very telling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that conversation really I had to check out because I was like, I'm ready to be on TikTok because I was reading your comments on TikTok and I was ready to be like, you dumb beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
But
I
I
def-
didn't. I just was like, let me exit out of this because it's bigger than Martin.
I definitely held back.
Mhm.
Because one of the people, like, I respect their opinion on a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. And frankly, we're mutuals on multiple different platforms.
Mhm.
But I don't like when people are like, well, he didn't like they have this like I don't want to say dumbed down definition of colorism. They just
Mhm.
think like, oh, he's not talking about her skin tone. I'm like, yeah, but he's talking about calling her a dog, calling her a camel, talking about her hair, the stereotypes that are literally associated with dark skinned women. Like when you look at the jokes that everybody else got on the show, Cole, like, well, come on, Tommy no job. Tommy no job, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Gina's big head. That
Mhm.
could apply to anybody.
Yeah.
Even when Pam will roast Martin, it's like his height, his ears,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that can apply to anybody. Like the stuff that was aimed at Pam is colorist. And then I've laughed at the stuff. I have laughed.
Yeah.
I still
Exactly.
laugh at the stuff because I know what the show is. But like if a dark skinned woman is saying, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with that," who the hell am I to say, "Oh, you're just reacting. You're overreacting."
Mhm.
Or don't watch comedy if this bothers you. That is so stupid to me. That is so stupid. If you can't be a comedian without saying something offensive,
Yeah,
you're not funny. If you
yeah,
say stuff that's not like offensive, you're not funny. Look at Kevin on stage. Perfect example.
yeah,
Tony Baker, perfect example. People who
yeah.
are controversial, they have said things and nobody is saying those things about them. You can be funny without saying like colorist stuff. And I think a lot of people they like the show so much and they feel personally attacked, like somebody's saying you can't like the show.
Crazy,
You can like the
which
show.
is so crazy.
You can like the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid a dark-skinned woman doesn't want to be called a dog. God forbid
Nappy
she doesn't
headed,
want to be called a camel.
ghetto, like
Like,
sorry, I don't want to fit into that little stereotype type box. Also, too, like if we're being real, if you watch anything probably prior 2006, it's dicey. Shit is crazy. The F word gets thrown around like crazy. That slur, they was just popping that bad boy. The R word, like there's things that have been said early on in the years that are problematic, but and people can recognize that, but they can't recognize dark skins colorist comments. Like, I, that's not fair. It's just like, yeah, I was mad for Ari that everyone like dogpiled on her, and then she made like about Bernie Mac, and everyone's like, ah. I'm like, oh my god,
there's a video, and
god.
I'm not even gonna say the comedian's name. She is a light-skinned comedian,
Mhm.
though, and she was like, "Just don't watch comedy." And for her, I want her to understand that you might not be the right person to say this to a dark-skinned woman.
Yeah,
You are a light-skinned woman who has privilege.
yeah.
It might not be the right place for you to speak on this one.
Mhm.
Now, again, she can feel how she feels to certain jokes. I've watched Bernie Mac. I think Bernie Mac is one of, if not the greatest
Yeah,
comedian ever.
yeah.
There's some jokes made that, like, as a 33-year-old, that I'm like, ooh, that didn't age.
That Kings of Comedy has been my fucking favorite forever. But I can also recognize he said a lot of problematic things.
No milk and cookies.
That was very, very problematic. Okay. I can recognize that. I
And
can be
I
like,
laugh. This is the thing. I laugh at. I have dark humor. I
mhm,
laugh at stuff that I will never say I laugh at on here
mhm.
because I have dark humor. But I also recognize that if somebody is offended by that, it makes sense.
Yeah, we could hold space for that without feeling personally attacked.
You
That ain't got shit to do with you.
you can enjoy you can enjoy it
Mhm,
still. You
mhm,
can enjoy, like, I listen to hip hop that talks about selling drugs on
mhm,
a regular basis. That is one of my favorite. I have a whole playlist dedicated to that.
mhm.
I also know there's a problem with that. That's not going to impact the way I listen to the music, though.
Yeah.
I'm just aware. Like, you can be aware of these things. Martin is a funny show. It's a funny show. A little bit overrated, if you ask me, when it comes to TV shows, conversation for a different day. It is a funny show, though. But there are some problems. There's a problem with a lot of shows from the 90s, black shows in particular, on
Mhm.
colorism. That is a problem.
Yeah.
And it's okay. We have seen so many shows where the lead is a light-skinned woman and she don't even be bad most of the time. She be okay. She be okay, but she light-skinned and that happens all the time. I've had conversations with dark-skinned women who have told me this. And this is the thing that I've had conversations with dark skinned women who said I can't get into Martin because of how he treats Pam.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This isn't a. I've had these since college.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox isn't the first one. She might be the biggest voice, but
Yeah.
Ari Lennox, like, and then like people be talking about Ari Lennox. I saw somebody was like, he pissed me off. He was all like, she not even talented, and then he
Now
put
we're
on her
just fine.
nose. It's like what?
This is
Ari
like
Lennox?
not
Now,
to
you
get
can
off.
say whatever you want to say about Ari Lennox. You can't call her ugly, and you can't talk about her talent.
I truly despise when people just start saying whatever, like because you don't like somebody. Don't start. Ari Lennox is very talented.
That's like me saying like this is because I think Chris Brown is a piece of shit. That nigga is talented. I would never say Chris Brown's not talented
Right. Like I hate when people do that. It's like, no, let's be honest. Like if you're gonna be a hater, be an honest hater. That's all I'm saying.
because I'm a hater.
Honest. Okay.
I'm an honest hater.
Like
Taylor Swift could drop whatever she wants. I'm still gonna hate. I don't care if it's the greatest shit ever. She could have Beyonce, Kendrick. She could have Stevie Wonder on that hoe, and I'm still going to hate.
like, the song was great. I still don't like her. Ugh.
Not gonna change
Gotta be
my
an
opinion.
honest hater. It's really like, ugh, that's why I just feel like too with social media, they just be there's levels to the hateration, and I think niggas just be lying and saying whatever. Like, be honest about it. Be honest about your hateration, and that's okay. Like that kills me every time. I'm like,
I hate when people too. They be like hating on stuff, but then like I'm like, how do you know like these deep facts about them?
they're
Like
obsessed.
you know every song.
They're
You know
obsessed.
what I don't do when I don't like somebody? I don't follow them.
Yeah,
I don't know shit about them. The
weird.
information I find out is on accident 99% of the time. Like,
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But yeah, no. I when I saw that conversation, I just was like, man, I hope Ari got some great people around her because these people are about to dogpile on her and be so incredibly rude and mean and nasty, which they have been. I saw it unfold and I was like, damn.
I don't understand how any any dark-skinned woman isn't like self-hating herself in like in that industry because
Mm,
everything you see is like every woman gets criticized in a way, but dark-skinned women get criticized
yeah.
way different.
Well, if you listen to like all the older like 90's actresses and they talk about that. Like they always talk about their experience and I'm like this is not an industry I would be great in because they treat dark skinned women like the bottom of the fucking barrel, which is crazy to me. But yeah, and like how
Bye.
long did it take for us to get representation? How long? How long? Like yeah, that's what I said. It's a bigger conversation than just Martin. And I think people need to really like stop taking it so personal and open up their eyes and be willing to have that conversation and maybe do a little deep dive into why you feel personally attacked by that.
If
Mm,
she was at a different show, people would be like understanding.
mhm.
And I'm like, I wish you would have said like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something. Like, but she said Martin, and like, God forbid.
Man, I would love to hear Tashina Arnold's perspective on this conversation.
I actually don't want to hear her perspective on this because
What do you think it'll be like?
she has personal relationships with everybody on that cast.
Yeah.
So she's not going to probably see it the way that like an outside person is seeing it.
Mhm.
And then people also are going to say like, well, if she's not offended, then why are you offended?
Yeah, that's what
Type of
right when you
nonsense.
said that, I was like, yeah, never mind.
I don't want to hear that shit because Martin is her friend.
I
They
just need a personal text message so she can be honest. Send it to me. Let me know what you really feel.
But
And
let us know what y'all think about the conversation. Now let's get into.
if you're willing to have that conversation too, like I'm open.
I'm not open if you're gonna say I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not open to the conversation
I'm
because
open if you really want to learn and educate yourself. You know, you
yeah,
know.
because the conversation is pretty self-explanatory. Go through history. I'm not even gonna do it for you. I'm sorry. We Google is free. The T app. Let's get to the
Oh
T
my
app.
God, T app. That's
Um, there's been a lot going on. There's also been a app that men created that
I can never let me not.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give my opinion on the T app first.
okay, yeah. Give it.
I feel like yours is gonna be different. Um, I think that if you have to go through the lengths of doing all that, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Mm,
I think that there are people who are on there who are like basically exposing people who have done some abuse, and I'm for that. I'm all for that. But I think that like the people who are getting exposed, like I saw one and a dude got exposed, and people were all like, "Oh, yeah, he's a good dude, but like this is how much he make a year," and
damn,
and
that's
like and then they're talking about, "Oh, he's cool, but like he didn't do this." for me. And it's like, okay, like he's not a bad person though. He
Yeah.
didn't do anything. Like I thought the app was to find out cheating and stuff like that. I'm personally like, if I got put on that app, I know it's not no cheating stuff, but
Mhm.
the stuff that's gonna come out is gonna be like he eats a lot. He always wants to eat when we hang out. You know, he always wants to listen to music. He always wants to go to the record store.
Mhm.
Like it's on me like stupid stuff like, you know, like, oh, he don't talk to certain people.
Mhm.
He's not that close with some of his family. Like those things. But I think that it's kind of pointless unless somebody is exposing like, oh, he gave me a STD or he
Mhm.
beat me. Like there are people on there talking about like what they do in the bedroom,
Yeah,
how
that's
big they
crazy.
are. Like that information I think is
That's crazy. I didn't know all that, but
yeah.
no. I think it was created for a different purpose than what it's turned into. I think it was to bring awareness at first, but then people kind of just rolled with it and was like, "What you know about this person? What you know about this person?" Um, and it just reminds me because there's like Facebook pages called like "Are we dating the same person?" It reminds me of that, but a little amplified. And I think too, like that's kind of crazy, like to just put somebody out there and then yeah, but I think the purpose was for safety and just awareness, but it turned into like a gossip page, which I mean, damn. Someone I think if someone was gonna create something like that, they should have been monitoring kind of what was been posting and have like a process. But I'm not gonna lie though, the little because I didn't obviously I'm not gonna hop on that, but I did see some like TikToks, they like go through it. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking to see if I knew a couple names. I was just curious to see if some of my old teens was on there. Not, they weren't, but you know, some should definitely be on there. Um, but
Yeah.
but I think originally it was created for awareness, and then the one they created for women, I think they were just doing it out of pettiness. Like
I
I
think it
think,
is petty. I think the whole idea, well, both is petty, but the
yeah.
response was petty.
Mm-hmm.
Men, y'all be making us look bad. I honestly can't. I can't keep doing this, you know. Y'all can't keep making us look bad. I can't defend us.
Yeah.
No. They are sharing nudes and shit. Like,
That's where I'm like, somebody needs to be monitoring that. That's just also a crime, people. That is a
yeah.
crime.
I'm
Do
also
not
not
do
a no,
that.
I'm not a fan of nudes either though. So for me, it won't do nothing for me. I'm like, okay, you have her, you see her naked, like, and
Yeah, titties is titties, to be honest. Like,
yeah, like, is it sitting on my lap? No. So what the fuck does it do for me?
yeah,
So I just saw her naked. Now it's gonna be awkward actually when I do see her in person. So you actually just made it worse for me because I'm like, I already seen everything now. So now I have to pretend like when you pull out your boobies, because I'm still gonna want to
you
look.
know, pretend.
Like when has a nude ever like stopped you from doing something? Don't
Yeah.
answer that. I don't want your fucking answer.
I'm
But
a man.
but like I'm gonna say for me, I see a girl's nudes. I'm not going to stop. That's not going to stop me to be like, oh no, you saw the girl that you were dating for 3 years naked. No
Yeah,
shit. You
yeah.
should have actually.
History and a past. I think exposing someone's nudes is absolutely fucking sick. And why do you still have them?
And then y'all be exposing like, oh, she's a super freak. That's why I'm talking to her.
Thank you for confirming. Yeah, I think these type of apps are damaging, and also too like especially like I'm thinking about like if I got posted on that app, if you're talking about 2018 to 2020, 2021 me, it'd be a different thing versus now. And it's not fair. Like niggas can't change and grow and learn. Um, yeah, I don't like that. I don't think that's I don't like it.
I
I think
think I think it I think that it's I and also like somebody can take something the wrong way.
mhm.
That's why it's a blurry area. Like I could think a date went well.
Hmm.
She could be like, this date sucked.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get two different things.
Like those TikTok stories too. Like when I hear about people's dates, I'm like, uh,
Sometimes I'd be like, oh well, like for me, like going like she could be like, he took me to Chili's on the first date. For
um,
me, I'm like, we went to Chili's on the first date. You know what I'm saying? We
we
got
got some
two different
$6 bars.
like what I was like, she didn't want the molten lava cake, so I ate the whole thing.
That's great. And then the whole time she's like, greedy ass. He ate the whole.
Yeah. This greedy ass. He didn't ask me if I wanted any. I'm like, there was two spoons. You didn't want you.
Yeah, yeah. I think perspective is everything, and that yeah, that app is it's not good. I wouldn't take it too deeply, but I do think like the women who are on there saying like this man is abusive and all that, we need to be cautious of that and make
Yeah.
that. I think
But
that is important.
I also think that dating is weird. Um, I saw a video and some girl was like, "Oh, if you're cheating on women, then you're gay." And I said, "What the fuck?"
Uh,
And
yeah.
I was like, I understand. I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, "Oh, maybe you're like, if you're cheating on women, then you don't like women." I'm
Hmm.
like, even then, though,
Hmm.
they just are terrible. I don't know if they dislike women. I'm like, but like, what
They
does
don't respect.
sexuality
That's the
have to
thing is,
do with cheating?
yeah.
And I'm like vice versa too for like women who cheat on their men or their women or their partners. I'm like, you just a bad partner. I don't think that's like a representative of the whole all men or all women or whatever you identify as. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, people get in the comment section just, and then people be like, I'm not homophobic though. I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, I've been reporting pages because some of these comments be just out of pocket and I can't take it. I'm like, I'm just gonna start reporting because these people just say whatever they want and think there's no consequences. And I'm like, no, report, report.
the amount of comments that actually make it on my page, I delete so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because people do say crazy shit. I got a post right now, and it's just people arguing over. And it's all because I said I'm supporting Gavin Newsom what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like him like trolling Trump and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And people are all like saying all this type of crazy stuff, and I'm like, and I want to be like, I've lived in California my whole life, guys. We are not the biggest Gavin Newsom fan.
Oh,
We know a lot of the stuff, but he's a politician. I'm not a fan of any of them.
I'm like, there's not one
Name
positive.
one that I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the devil in the office, though, who have stripped literally everything, all the funding for everything. They're trying to put that stupid ass Prager University shit in. That's basically telling kids that slaves had no other option, or if they didn't die,
Yeah.
basically. Would you rather be a slave or die? How about freedom, bitch? What the fuck?
That the fuck.
Kill me too, mind you. I don't like doing no work. I don't like working right now when I get paid. You think I'm doing that shit for free?
Yeah. No.
When people say I'm not my ancestors, I'm not because they way stronger than me. Because kill me,
My
bitch.
bloodline would have been eliminated with me. I'm sorry. But so we getting so far off track. But anyway,
They would have killed me, lynched me. You're gonna
uh,
have to kill me because there's
yeah,
no way.
yeah.
Like,
There,
but
yeah.
yeah, people have too much freedom to comment whatever they think they want. And I live in a world where I don't play that shit.
Yeah.
Um, I've got better. I don't respond to everybody.
Mhm.
Shout out to Nathan, my therapist. Uh, I don't respond to everybody. I do have moments where I do delete the video out my drafts. I make the video, don't release it. You know, there
Progress.
are times where I have let off a
Yeah.
couple shots, just pew, pew,
Yeah.
let them loose. Some people got to get it though. Like that's also what I'm learning. I'm learning some people just have to learn. Like
You gotta pick and choose your battles.
there have been people who said crazy shit to me and then I respond and then they delete their little comment. So now if somebody clicks on the video, they can't see the comment. And I'm like, oh, y'all weak.
Mm-hmm.
Or there have been people in the comments that will make a comment and then I'd be eating them up in the comments and then they delete the comment so the whole thread deletes. And I'm like, oh, weak. And then they blocked me. I'm like, you called me.
Of course.
You called me a slur.
Yeah.
Y'all think the slur is going to do something to me? I've been called it in person, in real life. So
Mhm.
you saying what you're saying online is not going to do anything. I'm
Yeah.
going to light you up though. I'm going to talk about your kids on your page. I'm going to talk about your dog. If your dog is dead, I'm going to do, I'm going to
Yeah.
go in. I don't care. What are you going to say to me? What are you going to say? I'm black? It's not a fucking insult to me.
You're fucking black.
You're
Yeah.
black. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the compliment, ho.
Information. Yeah, no, it's a wild. Anyways, social media. Take a break, people. Sometimes you got to get the fuck off because it'll make you go
And
crazy.
when TikTok does go away, I'm not downloading a fucking replacement app.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm tired of all these apps. I'm not going back to Instagram. I only go on Instagram to like I'll look at a couple things. But I don't even have the app. I go on the website.
I was wondering. I was just to ask you if you're still on Instagram.
Nope. I left almost every group that I'm in on there.
Um.
Like I'm not participating. I don't like it. If
Mhm.
YouTube start acting up, I'm gonna stop paying for premium. I'm tired of this. Like I'm tired of paying for stuff for the stuff we already had. We had all this stuff already. Then they just changed it. Like Instagram algorithm used to be so good because
Oh
you
yeah,
be able to see everybody in the moment they posted it. Now I don't see anybody. Why
yeah.
I
I'm
want to be
liking
on
stuff
that?
from days ago. I'm like, wait, they posted this 6 days ago. What the fuck?
When I was on there, I was like, why am I seeing shit from Juneteenth?
Yeah, I hate their. Oh God, I'm on TikTok more than anything. That's probably like my go-to app, but Instagram here and there, a little sprinkle. But
I will be on Blue Sky when
uh,
TikTok. It's basically Twitter, but I'm not going on Twitter because
yeah,
I'll
don't really,
get canceled.
yeah, don't.
Because I be trolling sometimes.
Yeah,
People can't
leave
take the joke as
that
a
alone. Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
so I leave Twitter alone. Sarcasm does not really go over well.
No, no, no. They
Um,
don't know you too. It's gonna come off so different.
yeah. All right, so to close this out, we're going to talk about this Beyonce versus Michael Jackson conversation. So there has been a conversation that was sparked online by a journalist. I don't even know if he's a journalist. Somebody from the UK. He's actually the singer Mahalia. You know who she is? Her brother. He's actually her brother.
Oh, that's a
He's the
bummer.
one who sparked the conversation.
That's a fucking bummer.
Bummer for her, because he's not doing her no justice because
I love her music. Yeah.
her album just came out, and now I just see her brother. So I will be listening on YouTube. You'll still get the streams, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'll still listen. But he sparked the conversation saying Beyonce is bigger than Michael Jackson. And some of the stuff he was saying was he called Jackson 5 gimmicky.
Mhm.
Some of the stuff was just getting off I don't understand Black culture,
Mhm.
Black American culture, which is a bigger conversation.
Mhm.
But we're not going to get into that conversation. I just want to have fun with this. So, Beyonce versus Michael Jackson. What do you think about the conversation?
I mean, to say Beyonce, and this comes from a die-hard Beyonce. Look, she right there behind me. I love Beyonce, but I would never say she's bigger than Michael Jackson. That's crazy. And I don't even think Beyonce would say that. And like Michael Jackson had people falling the fuck out, okay, just by standing there. His presence alone was making people go crazy. And I think I, I love Beyonce, but Michael Jackson is Michael fucking Jackson. Like, there's no way. She's a great performer. I think she's one of the greatest of our time right now. But I think Michael Jackson is the greatest performer. Period. There's no dot dot dots. It's just he's the greatest performer. So I think people gotta let that conversation go. And Jackson 5, how dare you?
Yeah.
Jackson 5. Oh, nah. That's crazy. I think Beyonce's after seeing Cowboy Carter, tears in my eyes. She is a fucking performer. But Michael Jackson is just the greatest to ever do it.
I wouldn't even. I don't like comparing them to.
Mm-hmm.
I got. Granted, I am the one who wrote the conversation. I don't like comparing them to. Because I think it's a pointless conversation because either way, somebody's going to feel slighted. Some fan base is going to feel slighted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it's unfair comparison because Michael Jackson wasn't in the social media age.
True.
Michael Jackson didn't have to deal with some of the stuff that Beyonce has to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Beyonce wasn't in that age where you had to, well, she was kind of with Destiny Child, but she wasn't in the age where you had to digitally or physically go in, buy tickets,
Mm-hmm.
buy albums, all that shit. She wasn't in that age either, though. So we have way more access. It's easier to get Beyonce tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were probably camping for days to get the fucking Michael Jackson ticket.
And I'm sure they were.
So it's not a fair comparison. Like there's just a different time. But
Mhm.
also, I enjoy both. I'm going to continue to enjoy both. Like
Yeah.
I just heard the PYT, the demo version of that song for the first time.
Ooh.
That shit is, I was like, I like it better than the original. Like it sounds more R&B. But I just don't understand why we compare them to. It's
Yeah.
the easy way to get views, and I get why people do it, but I don't see the point in the conversation.
No, they're both great.
What is the point of the conversation? Like, what's the goal?
Yeah. I would have loved to seen Michael Jackson perform. That would have been fucking crazy. I would have had to be. I would not be able to do floor seats. I think them fans would have drove me crazy. I would have had to be in the 100s or the 200s and just vibe out to him. I think that would have been a good time.
I don't do concerts where I can't sit.
Yeah,
I don't do concerts where I can't sit no more.
past that, I can't. The
I
bumping,
don't, I'm
the
too old to be standing.
general admission, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
And I would sit in the balcony seats if I have to that are farther away and I have great vision, but I'm like, that's fine. I don't need the picture for my Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm fine. There's professionals who take the picture. If you really
I'll
want the
say it.
picture that bad, I'll just take
Yeah.
the picture as a reminder that I was there. I will pay a professional, they'll pay for their picture to be
Mhm.
like, I was there. That's
Yeah, I'm not at that age no more. The young 20s, I hope y'all go out, enjoy general admission, jump around, have fun. I can't do it no more.
especially like a Beyonce show. Shit's like 3 hours.
My feet were killing me. Oh my God.
You gonna 3 hours? Three
3 hours.
hours standing up?
And that too, though. I'm like, there's nobody now doing it like Beyonce. They're not putting on a 3 hour show.
Lady Gaga could do it.
Lady Gaga, yeah, that's true. That's true. Let
But
me
you
not.
can't. Lady Gaga's probably the only one. But I wouldn't even compare her to Beyonce because Beyonce is fucking amazing.
Not no, yeah. I just don't think there's an artist, yeah, despite Lady Gaga, probably who even has the catalog. Probably Chris Brown.
Chris,
Taylor. Anyway, I'm saying just to put on a 3 hour show.
Chris Brown has enough hits.
Yeah.
I don't think that his albums are good enough where he can do a whole like his will have to be like a greatest hits tour.
Hmm.
Beyonce can do like Renaissance, do that whole album,
Yeah.
and then do like classic songs. Chris Brown has to do all his hits from all of his albums. He
Yeah.
can't just do a whole album. Oh, I want to hear that shit. We want to
Yeah.
hear pop in.
So songs. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna no, let me stop. We're not gonna do that. Anyways, sometimes we forget we're recording. Yeah. But yeah, the Beyonce Michael Jackson conversation.
Let it die, people.
Let's just enjoy them both. Two amazing performers. Love them both. So
Even the Beyonce Rihanna conversation.
we don't need to have any Beyonce any
We don't
conversation.
need to have the conversation. Now, if I'm having a conversation, I am trolling one person and one person only. If you ever hear me talking about Rihanna versus Beyonce, I am trolling one person. They know who they are. They are getting trolled. Like, and I'm always going to say the opposite of whatever they say. Like normally they say Rihanna because they're a big Rihanna fan. But if they do say Beyonce that day, guess what I'm saying?
You're
Rihanna.
so
I'm trolling them.
ridiculous.
Like they fall for the bait every time. Like
God.
every time.
Please don't stop the music.
Like
Jammer ain't dropping an album ever again. She said, fuck everybody. Damn.
I
Anthem was a good album to end on though. That was at least she dropped a good one.
the thing is though, these people are like Rihanna's almost 40. If
Yeah.
not 40. Beyonce's in her 40s. Chris Brown is almost 40. Drake's almost 40. J. Cole, Kendrick,
Yeah.
almost 40. Like some of my Pusha T, for instance, he's almost 50.
I know. I looked at his age the other day.
Like these people have been out for 30 plus years.
Hmm.
Like people think Kendrick came out like last year because of what he did to Drake. That man has been out since '04.
I was about to say since I was in fucking middle school, he was.
His first mixtape came on like '04.
That's
He
crazy.
came out the same year as Kanye West, guys. He
Damn.
was like 16 when he came out.
Wow.
That man is damn near 40. We've been listening to these people for years.
Yeah.
So excuse the fuck out of them if they are like, hey, I want to take care of my family
I
now
want to focus on my life. I've
after
given so
20
much.
plus fucking years of
Yeah.
being on music.
Yeah. People have the
Sorry.
audacity.
Sorry it takes 3, 4 years. My
Mhm.
son is in elementary school.
Mhm.
My mom is sick. Like,
Yeah.
what? I'm sorry, people. Sorry they're living their life. The hell? People are so entitled.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but let the Beyonce versus Michael Jackson conversation go. They're both great.
Mhm.
They're both great. Why can't you just enjoy both?
Top of the dome. If you had to tell somebody to listen to one Michael Jackson song and one Beyonce song, what would it be? You can't.
Beyonce, Level on Top.
Mm.
Beyonce from Michael Jackson, I would say Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Ooh, those are good. That's a good one. Yeah, Love on Top probably is like, yeah,
Level on Top is like it gives you everything.
yeah, it does. It like gives you the range. And shall probably be like listen to the live version if you really want. Michael Jackson, I probably would do PYT.
PYT. That's a good one.
Yeah, just to be like, if you want a little dabble, because who doesn't like
The
PYT?
thing is, I picked the two songs because I think everybody will enjoy. Like
Mm,
no matter what genre you like, no matter
yeah,
your race. Now, if
yeah.
we're talking just black people, you know, Lady in My Life by Michael Jackson. For Beyonce, I'm probably going with Be With You.
Jamal, that's the song.
Or
Um,
Dangerous in Love too,
yeah,
but like that's come on,
yeah.
that's very every dude likes that song. So that's why I said Be
Me,
With You.
myself, and I. Men love that song. I'm like, what the hell?
You want to know? Actually, I can't say why.
But anyways, let's close it out. Let's close it out.
But this has been the Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem, with my sister, co-host Angie Ang. Now, we not gonna promise y'all that y'all gonna get episodes every week, but we doing our best.
Doing our best. A new era. I think this one's gonna be fun. A lot. I just keep it light because the world is going fucking crazy.
We will have a Love Island. Well, by the time y'all see this, the Love Island episode has already came out.
Yeah.
So, so that episode, y'all don't hold me to anything I say because I already know I'm going. Like, I'm apologizing right now because what I'm
Oh,
going to say about Huda
oh
is going
no.
to be. I might slip a couple B words in there. Not
Uh,
gonna
uh,
lie,
Let me say it for you. Just point to me. I was like, bitch. Yeah, no, that's gonna be fun.
trifling. But yeah, thank y'all for watching though or listening wherever you get podcasts. Rate, review us, all that type of stuff that YouTube will tell y'all. And we're out. Peace.